What's up guys, it's Zach and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about Mario Golf Super Rush. I am super excited for this game to come out. It's coming out in just a few months and I will be covering the game a lot on the channel. So if you enjoy hearing about Mario Golf Super Rush, definitely make sure to hit the little subscribe button so that you get up to date, with all the different content I upload for Mario Golf Super Rush. And also, since I'm talking about the story mode today, I figured I'd plug in here. If you like the story modes from Mario Golf games in the past and really want this game to reflect that, I definitely suggest you watch my Zach plays of the original Mario Golf Advanced Tours story mode, where I play as Neil and I rise through the ranks and I defeat every single character, at least in the singles mode. And yeah, so like I said, definitely check that out. I'll leave a little link in the cards up there so you can watch the series. It's pretty short and sweet. But it was a fun series to do. Maybe I'll come back and do doubles or do Mario Tennis or something in the near future. So anyways, in today's video, we're going to be specifically talking about the story mode for Mario Golf Super Rush, and we're going to split it up kind of into two different categories for the video. Firstly, I'm going to talk about Mario Golf games in the past and what their story mode was like. I guess it's actually going to be 3 segments now I'm thinking about it. Then, I'm going to talk about what it looks like Mario Golf Super Rush's story mode is going to be like. And then, I'll go into what I really want these story modes to be like at the end of the day. So, I don't know what else to say besides hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Sorry for the long intro, and let's get right into it. So let's talk about Mario Golf games in the past. There are two main Mario Golf games that have had story modes before this one, being the one on the Game Boy Color and the one on the Game Boy Advance, so basically the handheld Mario Golf games. Personally, I haven't played too much of the Game Boy Color Mario Golf game story mode. I did play a little bit, but not enough to really give a detailed opinion. But I have played the Game Boy Advance story mode to death, and I really love it. What Mario Golf's story mode is for the Game Boy Advance is if you've played Golden Sun, which was made by these same exact people, it literally feels like a golfing version of Golden Sun. It's got some of the same sound effects. It just feels aesthetically and just in every way, it feels like Golden Sun just transformed to be a Mario Golf game. And I think it's actually really cool how they executed it, because the Golden Sun games, for those of you who don't know, are freaking really good. And it feels good to have that little bit of Golden Sun in my Mario Golf games, but nonetheless, I think this game's gonna be a little bit different, but it doesn't matter. But either way, Mario Golf Advanced Tour story mode sees you as a character. If you're a guy, you play as Neil, or a girl, you play as Ella, or whichever you identify as, you play as the gender you identify as. And basically what you do is you rise through the ranks in the Marion Clubhouse and you make your way to the top. You fight multiple, well, by fight I mean you play golf against multiple different characters, and eventually you make your way through the palms, the dunes, and the links, and eventually you work your way to the Mushroom Kingdom, where you fight up against Mario and his friends to be the top golfing champion. So it's actually a really cool concept, fighting your way to the top, and that's what Mario Golf Super Rush is planning on doing. But there is one difference, and that is that in Mario Golf Advanced Tour, the way you fought through the ranks was actually facing up against unique, original, created human characters created by Camelot. You had Joe and Putz, you had Azalea and Tiny, you had Kid and Jean, you had Sherry and the other character, I forgot her name. You fight up against them, you compete against them, you unlock them after playing against them and winning. And, you rise through the ranks by competing against people who are just like you. Humans trying to build their way up. And I think this is really an interesting concept that I don't think they're going to go for here in this game. But, I just want to at least bring that up. And that is the main gist of the Mario Golf story mode for Game Boy Advance. Sure, there are some other little aspects to it too, like the club slots and all that different stuff. But nonetheless, it's, pretty basic RPG. And it's not too in-depth or complicated since it's a golf game, so if you're usually intimidated by RPGs, don't think of it as a super intense RPG like a Final Fantasy game or even like a Golden Sun. It's a lot more simplified and really accessible to people who aren't too much into RPGs, like myself. So let's go on to Mario Golf Super Rush and what this RPG mode looks like it's going to be like. Well, it looks relatively similar to the Game Boy Advance version with a few subtle differences, and of course, any of these things could change. We don't know fully about the mode. I mean, all we have to go off of is 10 seconds of footage, for instance. But firstly, you are not an original character. Well, you are, but you're your me. You're not a character created by the game, you are your own me, which I think is pretty cool. But you are your me, and now you're rising through the ranks to face off, I'm presuming, against Mario, who's going to be the main person you're aiming to go for in this game. Which is it's pretty similar to the older Mario Golf games. But the main difference with this game is instead of competing against human characters created by the game, it seems like you're going to be competing against other Mario characters. There's a scene where you're facing off against Yoshi and Toad, and I'm presuming it's going to be like that for the whole game, where you're facing off against other Mario characters. And of course, you're going to have help from characters like Hammer Bro and Goomba when it comes to the training and helping you learn how to do specific tactics when it comes to playing golf. And I think it's really interesting, this approach that they're doing, because of the fact that it's definitely different than the human aspect of the older games, which I completely understand why they're changing it. Personally, I would love to see the original human characters return, given that they each had their own distinct look and personality, and just, I don't know, made the world feel a little more immersive. Being able to feel like you're actually part of the human world and then getting teleported or transported to the Mario world. But we can't always get what we want, and obviously not a lot of people really liked the human aspect because it usually led to the roster of characters you have mainly being taken up by these human characters that you have no attachment to. So I completely understand that. But I do wish they would do something with human characters, or at least letting you put other Miis into the game, so it's like maybe you get to compete against your friend. Like my friend Rail Mango, for instance. If I made a Mii of him, I'd put him in the game and had him be someone I competed against. I think that would be a really cool thing. But nonetheless, you're facing off against Mario characters, and yeah. And of course, there's like a little hub area, just like, the Game Boy Advance games had. I hope they have a clubhouse, but like I said, I'll get more into that in a little bit. But overall, the story mode for Mario Golf Super Rush looks pretty similar, with some minor differences. And I really hope that the differences that they do make, or the changes that they make, aren't anything too intrusive or just anything distracting that I won't personally like. So now let's go on to the things that I personally just really want to see out of this RPG. Now obviously, like I said, I wish there was human characters in there, or a way for you to put other people's Miis in there, just to make it, like I said, feel more immersive and feel more real. And it'd be a really cool thing, because like Miitopia's doing it, where you're putting other people's Miis into the game, or putting other Miis into the game so that, the main enemy of the game is someone you know, or someone you created. And that's just a really cool thought, and I think that could have worked really well with Mario Golf, but it looks like they're not going to do that, which is unfortunate, but, that's just whatever. Something I really hope is, in the original Mario Golf games for the Game Boy Advance and Game Boy Color, basically there were two types of golf matches you played throughout the story. There were the match plays and the tourneys. The tourneys were basically where you unlock the other courses by getting a certain result, by usually getting first, second, or third place. You would unlock the next set of courses. And then the match play is playing up against a character from a course. It's kind of hard to explain in a short and concise manner, but there's basically those two ways of playing, and I really hope they do the same thing here, where you can play golf and just play it casually, not facing up against an opponent, just hoping to get the best score out of a bunch of people. And then in each area there's a certain character, almost like a boss, that you golf against, and then after you beat them, you unlock that character in the main game. You see, this is something that Mario Tennis Aces didn't do, and I really hope that Mario Golf does, is that whenever you face off against a character in the story mode that is a new character that you're coming across, I would want them to become playable after you beat them for whatever other mode, exhibition play, or whatever other mode you decide to play in Mario Golf. I think that'd be a really cool feature that for some reason Mario Tennis didn't have, but older Mario sports games did, and like I said, just really hope they bring that back. It would be a good time. Also, I really want a unique and interesting clubhouse. Now, in the older games as well, you had a clubhouse that you got to explore, where you got to explore all the different rooms, meet a bunch of different characters, see all the trophies earned by different characters, seeing the top stats that you can personally beat to get your trophy in there. It really made the world feel more unique and not unique, but more realistic. And I love that, and I really hope they do something like that here. But I don't know if they will. I know they do have the hub area with a restaurant and some other buildings, and I really hope there is a clubhouse somewhere in there where you can walk around and interact with other characters. That could just be really cool. Like, imagine your character going up to like Waluigi or just any other Mario character and interacting with them. That could be really cool. I also hope there's a lot of different customization options for your character in terms of how they look. Because obviously you're using your Mii, but I hope you can still make some customizations to your Mii. Because the Mii they used in the trailer didn't have many defining features, it didn't even have like an eye color. So I hope you can set, the eye color of your Mii, and just overall, like, really customize your Mii. And it seems like you can with the costumes and the different clothing options you can wear. And I really hope it's almost like Splatoon level customization, where there's just a wide array of different clothing options and just all that different stuff that you could wear. It'll really help make your character feel individual, rather than having a few set options that a lot of people, usually use. Have tons of different options, have hairstyles and hair, accessories or hats with shirts, shorts, shoes, all of it. Even maybe customizing your golf club bag, adding stickers to it, or adding patches or something like that to make it feel more customizable, making your experience feel more unique because your character also looks unique, especially because of the fact that you can use your character throughout the rest of the game. So having as many customization options for your character as possible is essential, in my personal opinion. So there you have it, guys. That is my thoughts on the Mario Golf Super Rush RPG mode or story mode. I'm super excited for this mode, and I really hope you guys are too. If you are, like I said, make sure to drop a subscribe and hit the little like button and the notification bell so you're notified of all of my uploads, because I will definitely be uploading more on Mario Golf in the future. Next week, I'm probably going to do another video on Mario Golf, except about the character roster and who I would like to see in this game, in the character roster. Don't have much else to say besides thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and until next time, I'll see you in the next video.